Hey, it's Erin. Let's talk about supplements. With so much information out there, it can be really tough to figure out what you actually need and what you can skip out on. And I wanted to go through my top 5 favorite supplements that I take on a daily basis and why I consider them staples, why I rely upon them. Now, a supplement should be just that. It should complement an already healthy diet. Now, in the world that we live in, our soils have become depleted of nutrients, and oftentimes we're looking for a little bit of an extra boost when it comes to energy, performance, recovery, and perhaps muscle gain. And this is where supplements really shine. So, without further ado, let's just dive in. I've got the supplements right here, and I'll go ahead and leave links in the description below if you want to check out anything. Of course, I'm not a doctor and this is not a recommendation to you. Definitely do your own research, talk to your doctor. All right, the first supplement that I have is Mega D3 K2. Now, I love D3. I've had blood work done and found that I was actually deficient in vitamin D, and this is kind of surprising to me, and just because I live in Florida, I'm out in the sun pretty often, and I would recommend just getting blood work done to make sure that you're actually deficient in vitamin D3 before you go ahead and supplement with it. Now, it has been shown that around 70% of the population is deficient in vitamin D, so it can be beneficial for you to supplement with it. I recommend the D3 with the K2 because what happens when you take D3 is that it's going to cause calcium to be released into your bloodstream. The K2 is there to make sure that the calcium does not sit in the bloodstream. It doesn't get deposited into the arteries. It gets deposited into the bone where you want it. So that is the purpose of taking D3 with K2. So whether you choose this supplement or another one, just think about that combination of your D3 plus K2 always. All right, next we are moving on to magnesium. This is the form I'm currently taking, magnesium glycinate. I take it at night. I find that it helps me with relaxation, it helps with sleep. Sometimes I'll get headaches if I stop taking it. So if I run out, sometimes I think that, oh, I'll just let it go for a week or two, see how I feel. And without fail, I will get a headache, kind of a low-grade headache if I stop taking it. So I know that the body gets depleted of magnesium if you're under stress, if you are training hard, if you're just go, chances are you are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium is responsible for over 200 processes in the body. Now, I like the magnesium glycinate, but you can look at magnesium threonate, magnesium, chelated magnesium, 2 types of magnesium that you want to avoid if you don't want to get the poops is magnesium citrate and magnesium oxide. Both of these are cheap forms of magnesium and they can lead to stomach upset. Just an FYI, spend a little bit extra. Magnesium is not an expensive supplement and you want to make sure that you don't have an emergency unnecessarily. So next we're moving on to collagen. And I really like this brand. So this is Pro Health Collagen. When it comes to collagen, a lot of times people will recommend that you take type 1 and type 3 or Verisol brand collagen. Now this is great for hair, skin, and nails, but there are a couple of other types or 3 other types that you want to consider also. And this is because if you're taking collagen, you want the hair, skin, and nail benefit, but you also want to support your connective tissue. So if you have little aches and pains, this collagen can really help. Particularly with this brand, I like it because it contains extra glycine. It contains 250 milligrams of hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid, if you're familiar with it in skincare products, can attract up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So when you take it internally, it can actually have a plumping effect, not only in your connective tissue, so it can give you a little bit more bounce, and it can also help with plumping up the skin. So if you're looking for juicier, plump skin, this is a very good supplement. I like taking it on an empty stomach and first thing in the morning. It does contain vitamin C also, which can help a lot with assimilation and helping it with collagen production. So Pro Health, they also make a really good NMN. Unfortunately, it's not sold on Amazon currently for, reasons of, I think, control, but let's not get into that. You can actually get the Pro Health NMN on their website too, and it is one of the most pure forms of NMN. All right, next, we are moving to, I bet you wouldn't expect to hear this sound from creatine, but this brand, Animal Creatine, I love it. I do not like powders. Kind of strange, but these actually come in chews. So if you are not a fan of trying to get 1 gram or 2 grams of creatine, each of these little chewies is 1 gram of creatine. So I'll take 2 grams per day. I typically will take it at night. Now remember, with creatine, this is not only going to help you with recovery, it's going to help you with muscle gain, but it also has some fat burning benefits. It also has some cognitive benefits, especially as you get older. And it can also help with skin health. So the emerging research on creatine is absolutely fascinating. And if you're someone who has gastrointestinal issues, when you take creatine, I recommend kind of micro dosing, if you will. So 1 to 2 grams every day for about 30 days, and it will build up into your system and you shouldn't have any of the side effects. Now, the typical dose with your creatine is going to be 2.5 grams per 100 pounds. And there's actually no need to load it like you would normally load. I know a lot of companies recommend that, but that is just simply going to cause you to excrete more of it out. And really, you're just gonna be probably uncomfortable and wasting product. So again, the chews, creatine, amazing. All right, so we are moving on to protein. And this one might be kind of surprising. I just found this. This is the Whole Feast, and this is a beef protein. I found that it is hard to find a high quality whey protein lately. So it has been giving me issues. And if I look to whey, I'll either do a goat whey or a sheep's whey. And those are typically a little bit kinder on the stomach. But if you simply cannot do whey proteins, try this one out. This is called the Whole Feast, and it actually has beef organ powder in it too. So if you're like me, you don't like to eat liver, you'll get a little bit of that in here. And it's sweetened with stevia and doesn't have any kind of fillers, soy, no dairy, no wheat. So really great product, and it's beef protein, but it's vanilla flavored, and you honestly can't tell that it's beef protein because the idea of a steak, a vanilla flavored steak, is kind of nasty, but it does not have that at all. Okay, so what I don't have a container for is my omega-3. Now, your vitamin D and your omega-3, these are vitamins, but they're also hormones, and they are hormone precursors. So if you really want to bolster your hormone health, it's important that you get enough vitamin D and omega-3s. And of course, if you're able to do that through diet and being out in the sun, awesome. But a lot of times supplements can help fill in the gaps. I really like Nordic Naturals, and I actually prefer to buy that in store and buy it in the refrigerator section. So if I'm buying something online, a lot of times it's not refrigerated, it can spoil, it can go rancid. So your omega-3s, the safest bet is to go in store to a place like Whole Foods or Vitamin Shop and go ahead and pick that up. So again, omega-3s, our standard American diet is so high in omega-6, and this can cause inflammation. And what we want to do is we want to try to reduce inflammation, and omega-3 can help a lot with that. It's great for heart health too. It has a ton of benefits. So if you look up the benefits of omega-3s, you're going to see, inflammation reducing as one of the great benefits, but it has been shown to help prevent cancer, of course, with hormone production, just overall health too. Okay, so those are my top 5 supplements that I recommend, that I swear by. Again, this is just stuff that I take. I would recommend doing your research and seeing if it's something for you. Honorable mention, I have 3 here because they're a bit odd and perhaps you might be interested in them. The first one, not sure if you've heard of that. This one is called serrapeptase. Now, serrapeptase is a proteolytic enzyme, which means that it is a protein digesting enzyme. And this is great because it has been shown to help reduce pain, to help reduce inflammation. It has some cardiovascular benefits, and it can help reduce swelling or edema, and it can help reduce scar tissue. So it can metabolize fibrin. So if you have arthritis, if you have any kind of aches and pains, give this a try for a few weeks. I use it on, actually use it daily, but I started taking it for an SI joint injury that I had for forever, since 2015. And you know, it hurt every single day. And when I started taking serrapeptase, within 3 weeks, the pain was gone. Now, I'm not saying that you'll get the same benefit from it, but when I stopped taking it, I definitely noticed a difference. The pain does come back. So this is something that you want to take either first thing in the morning or at night on an empty stomach. If you take it with food, it's just going to help you break down the protein in your food, which is helpful, but you know, not the intended use. All right, so I have another supplement here. This is, oh, can you see it? This is NAC and acetylcysteine, and this is excellent for immunity. Now, this is something that I do not take on a daily basis. It's an antioxidant. It can help with reducing inflammation, but you don't want to take it every single day. You want to take it at the first sign of a cold, you know, if you're feeling a bit run down, or if you're getting ready to travel somewhere, you want to start taking this a couple of days before and just take it as you're traveling. NAC is amazing for glutathione production and detoxing. So this is just a staple product that I always have in my cabinet, and it has saved me from getting sick many a time. And they did try to ban NAC for a while there, but they were not successful. Thank goodness. Yeah, that's just how effective it is. Okay, last one. The research on probiotics is so mixed, and I just go back and forth between, do I take one, do I not take one? But at the end of the day, this particular brand, I notice benefits when I take it. So this is the SBO probiotic. Let's see, is it going to pick up? Goodness. Okay, there we go. So this is the SBO probiotics by Collagen, and this is another Amazon find. I absolutely love these probiotics. They're shelf stable, and just like with the other products, I notice when I don't take it that I don't digest food as well, and I typically will have more tummy troubles. So this is a soil-based organism, so it has substrate within it, and you don't need to refrigerate it, which is awesome. Are there any supplements that you swear by? If so, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any ideas for upcoming videos, let me know. Kind of in between goals here, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, you know, from a physique point of view. The stage, of course, will always be there. I'm kind of thinking about track and field. So if you want to see some more track and field style videos, or videos that work on power and explosiveness, or if you just love the Training Explained series, let me know in the comments below what you would like to see from this channel, and I'll make it happen. And don't forget, there's still a sale going on the 90-day programs. I'll leave a link in the description below for that. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Train smart, eat well, and supplement if you'd like. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.